and I should be streaming right now, or you should get a notification pretty soon on that. And we'll have some dead time up front here, but we wanted to make sure everything is working. There's a delay about 90 seconds, so if I just launched it, the emails are going out, and then it'll start broadcasting my voice. No action at the table. It'll show the 5 people sitting out. That's all. Here comes somebody else in. That's Riz. Finally got sorted out, huh, Riz?
Well, I didn't know we were supposed to go to the table, but now I do.
Oh, okay. Tom, are you gonna play, Tom, or listen?
Well, I'm pulling up Full Flush right now. So, is there still seats open, or?
Yeah, the seat's open. We're not gonna start for a couple minutes so other people get here.
I should be here in a minute.
Take your time.
I got an old computer. I have no choice.
Joseph Anthony McCormick. Anybody know who that is?
Nope.
No?
Nice name, though.
Did you play live this week, Ronster?
Oh, I didn't have a chance.
Too busy working, huh?
Yeah. This real estate thing is a killer.
He's killing you but filling up your bank pockets.
No, not really. I'm looking to get out. I've got opening a piggyback into this new
Where
stuff
are you at? I was trying to pull up a.
company.
Are you on Full Flush?
Full Flush, yeah.
I put in buddy list and I clicked on a table. It says you're not at a table yet.
Does it show teach?
Yeah.
Okay, go to the bottom of the page and click take me to the table.
Heartbreak Poker 3.
That's right.
Not going to believe this one.
I see it.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm playing the 8 o'clock in the morning tournament, and I clicked by accident all in on a 10-3 a call against this gentleman who had an ace queen.
Uh-huh.
And I got a 10-3 and knocked him out. Oh, God.
I was playing a tournament yesterday. It's 35,000 chip start, $27 tournament, local thing. They do it twice a week.
Sure.
And the blinds were at 1 and 2,000. I had 20,000 chips left, and I picked up pocket aces in the big blind.
Sure.
They got 4 limpers, and I go all in, and I get 1 caller. He's got Queen, King, and the flop comes nothing. Turn and river are Queen, Queen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though nothing I could do about that. I got the matchup I wanted. I should have doubled up, plus got all the limpers and that thing, and
Sure.
just happens, you know. That's the way it goes. Hey Rob, how you doing? Rob, you there?
Try Sharon again. I think she's on.
Sharon wants another
We got
lifeline, huh? Let me see if I can find her. Are you guys looking at the Ace High radio? Am I broadcasting? Can somebody bring that up?
I'll bring it up. Hold on.
Thank you.
oh, the emails.
Hello.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
We're
Hear
all
me okay?
We're all sitting at the table.
Okay, I'm looking for an HBP.
Number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
Okay. I'm just looking it up.
Did you get a notification on?
I don't see you live.
You don't see me live.
No. Only Poker Staples, the only one I got live on my channels.
Okay, I haven't looked yet.
It says I'm streaming.
On your account?
No, on Ace High Radio.
I don't follow any of the HBP stuff.
But
So
can,
I
can
guess that's why I don't know.
okay, but can somebody go to
Yeah, I'm
Eastside
gonna,
Radio and see if it's broadcasting?
I'm going.
Yeah, I have a notification.
Okay. Now I just need to know if you see a table where we're not playing and you're hearing our voices, it's going to be a delay.
Yeah.
I just want to know if you hear voices. That's all.
Actually, this is a different notification, and it doesn't give me a link to the broadcast.
Hey,
Mine's,
what is the broadcast called? Because I searched out HPB poker.
No, no,
It's
Ace
Ace
High
High.
Radio on
Oh, it's
Twitch.
Ace High, but it's not.
Ace
Hang on.
High Radio, one word on Twitch.
Right, it's not showing yet. Just a minute.
Al Spath. Okay,
It's up.
Yeah, we're all sitting at the table. We're all sitting at the table. Everything's broadcasting. Then, right?
now, just a minute.
Nothing's blocking the table or anything like that.
Table hasn't come up for me yet. I got a spinning.
I
Okay.
got it. Mine's up now, and you're on.
Yep, it's up.
Okay. I will
Okay, yeah,
not
it's
be.
up
I
now.
will not be able to see the chat. So if somebody comes in the room and asks a question, please let me know so I can respond verbally. Would you do? Anybody do that for me?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess that's why I don't know.
Okay. Somebody's got music on. Radio.
Yeah, I can hear voices kind of echoing in the background.
Okay.
Quite sure what that. Yeah, I have a notification.
Okay. All right. Maureen, are you there? Well, we're not playing.
Somebody's got the stream sound on.
Yeah, that's what that is. I
Yeah, just
heard
turn the
this.
stream sound off because you're going to be live on Skype,
Yep.
and that everything you hear on the channel is going to be 90 seconds delay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just turned mine off. I think it was me that had that like that.
I had mine on too, so it's off now.
Everybody set?
Yep.
Okay, what I'm going to do is going to go 10 seconds of silence. Everybody would do that, and then I'll introduce it, and then we'll let, if Dresh wants to use it or anything, he can, all this little chatter up front, we can eliminate and just start from the beginning, okay? So in 3, 2, 1, I'm going to stop for 10 seconds and then come on the air.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Hey, welcome everybody. It's the 10th of October. This is Al Spath, Teach at Full Flush Poker. We're broadcasting here on Ace High Radio this morning. Got a bunch of great players at the table. I better leave right now because I got Ronster to my left, Rez to my right, and then I got Pat, and Tom, and Two Isles, and Sharon, and of course there's always Ship It over there ready to sink my submarine. I sunk your battleship. You know, he's ready to destroy everybody here. So if everybody wants to join us, we're on Heartbeat Poker number 3 this morning. It's a private table. Everybody's going to take their auto muck off so that they don't say, oh, I forgot. And we're going to talk and tell about hands. So if you sit in, they'll deal the cards. Oh, I get to play Tom heads up right off the bat. Oh my God, you better fold, Tom. I got a monster. Oh,
That was fast.
it just doesn't want to take it to believe me. Okay, Tom. Yeah, Maureen, come on in. We've got 2 seats open right now if you want to jump in. We're at Heartbeat Poker number 3. You can sit with whatever you want, up to $25. Take off your auto muck because we show cards and we talk about what people are doing. Or you can just listen in. It's fine with us. Everybody but Ronster's got cards now, so Ronster was busy playing his tournament or something. You notice when we went to the Sound of Silence, Ronster's pinging off of his game he was playing. See if Rez tries for a steal here on the button.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I think this is a wider range. That's okay, Maureen. You can listen. You can jump in when you want or not play at all. That's okay. Um, you're listening live on Skype, so if you're on the Ace High Radio channel, just mute that because that'll be 90 seconds behind. It'll be confusing. What did you have then, Riz?
Ace Jack.
I had Ace 9 and folded in that position. Isles comes in for $1 here. Good solid pre-flop raise. Maybe a tad high, a little bit more than a pot. Pot would be 60 cents. So she's in early position, and a lot of times in early position,
Like that.
it's okay to put it up there a little bit higher. Playing 8-handed, so that ace jack is really equivalent to ace queen. Monster comes in with a post down below. I like to watch people that post and then check. I usually put them on 2 random crap cards because, let's face it, if they're first in especially, they're going to raise. If they have anything decent, they're going to raise. And if they have anything that's speculative, they still might try to steal from that position to get their money back. So he just check folded as I suspected there. Isles raised again from the big blind, indicating a big hand here. Powers comes out betting.
Actually, Powers raised and then I called,
Oh,
and
sorry,
so
missed it. I was
no
watching
worries.
runs.
I'm gonna fold this.
She's got the ace king here, ace queen. I was gonna put her on the queen. I didn't think she was the one that raised. You did, so I missed that because I was talking about Ronster. My apologies. Again, I'm Al Spath. My YouTube channel is Al Spath. I got a playlist up there with over 70 videos. Please subscribe if you go there. It's free. Ronster with a huge bet over Rez's bet. Somebody's got some conversation in the background. Rez comes back over the top. Ronster wants to see if he can hit his king or queen here. That's a bad flop for Rez if he's got aces, or it's a good flop if Ronster's got ace king.
Anything?
He does have the aces. Ronster, what did you have? Jacks?
I had a queen, king, or queen jack suited hearts.
Queen jack.
Queen jack, what I had.
Hawaii.
Why did you re-raise him?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I just did what I did just on the spur of the second.
Okay, that's something that you don't want to do too often from a pretty early raiser. Going over the top of him with a good hand is one thing. With a weak hand is another. And your hand was pretty weak.
Yeah.
Now, Isles calls my raise here. You want to talk about it, Isles?
Yeah, I wasn't sure I should even call. I should have been a little stronger. I'm gonna fold here, but
What are you folding?
King Queen.
King Queen is an easy throwaway to any raise. It's a leak. If you're calling with King Queen, you're going to get beat more times than you're going to win the hand, okay?
Okay, all
If
right.
you're going to be first in with King Queen and raise, I got no problem with that, and you should have no problem with that. But if you're calling another raise, especially from somebody in early position or somebody that tends to have decent hands most of the time, they have an image of having good hands. You're just setting yourself up to fail with the king queen. You're going to really need to hit something like 2 queens.
Okay, all right, got you.
Again, if you're
king
first,
queen as well.
if you're
King
first,
queen of hearts, so
it's fine. Makes a difference. Ugh.
Al, I'm going to test you. I'm just going to limp in here.
No, don't limp. Don't.
Punish the limping.
No limping. No limping.
A little hazy there. Punish the limpers.
Exactly.
Yeah. No good.
King Jack now, right?
No, but I didn't think he had it either. When he limped, I don't put him on a face card at all. You know, I put him on maybe a small pair or something like 7-9 suited or something like that. What'd you
4-8
have?
suited.
Huh?
4-8 suited.
4-8
For 8.
suited. See, you gotta stick to 4-7. It's just not the
I
same
know.
with 4-8.
It's not as good.
Nope. If anybody's still watching on the Ace High Radio channel,
Oh, Stevie Swanson is on, and she just asked, she says, don't have funds to hang with the big dogs. Good luck.
oh, okay. Well, she's always welcome to sit, and she's also welcome to come into Skype. If she wants to come into Skype, she can listen live on Skype with us and ask questions. Oh, got it all in with Ace King against the Queens, and the Queens are gonna run out. I would have won with my 5-10. There's no way I can play that.
Tens, I had to fold my tens up.
Like, let's say, Tom, you didn't do that and go all in. Let's say you saw a flop and you didn't hit an ace or a king. Could you got away from that hand rather than see all 7 cards? Hey, Tom?
He's out walking the dog right now.
Well, he's from St. Louis, so he's probably out there raising his St. Louis Cardinal flag. That looked like a continuation bet of a missed soldier. And Rez called pre-flop. So I would probably put Rez on something like either the pocket threes, the 9-10, maybe even ace-10 suited.
Who left the table?
He's upset.
Who? Oh,
Somebody
Tom?
left the table. There's 3 seats.
Tom, did you leave us?
Jack King suited club.
What was it?
Jack King.
Jack King. He had the 5s. He stayed.
I thought he would make it worth my while. He did that. Good bet, Brett. Hey, 3-1. I would have stayed, but that was too much.
Yeah, it got expensive quick, didn't it?
That's the point.
Might have been a better spot for you to check call rather
Yeah.
than come out firing.
Yeah. Or check re-raise. Check, re-raise.
I bet 3/4 of the pot. I bet 15 weak though, didn't it?
Hello, who's that? Jerry? Can't hear him.
I would have bet pot. I think that would have worked weaker.
Right. Is that DeCripney? No. All right. Anybody else that's listening to us on Ace High Radio, you're welcome to come sit. We're sitting at Heartbeat Poker number 3 table.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Dougie.
I can hear somebody.
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, what?
Jerry? Is that DeCripney?
Doesn't sound like he can hear us.
No, I don't think so.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Min raise. That's like an ace rag or something.
I have 1 club. What do you got? Show it. No, she just got the 4. Usually on those kind of hands, when your head's up and they're so coordinated like that, if the first raiser usually wins that. First one that puts the bet in usually takes it down because the other person just doesn't know if they have it or they don't have it. So unless the other person really hit it or has the ace, they just fold.
I was thinking about check raising there, but I
Yes, sir. Even more.
make sure the head.
I'm gonna try Marion Bush one more time, just see if he's there. He might be there, may not. Anybody else? Can anybody see who else is in the room at on Ace High Radio?
Just Rat, Debo. He said he'd come, but he's got to go out in 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes play time to take our money.
Decrypt me, try one more.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try to bring Decryptney in. Hello, Decryptney.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. You can't hear us.
Oh, all right.
Hello?
Let me turn this up.
He's not gonna be able to see the table because he's not under Heartbeat Poker. Oh, Ingemort is here.
Yep.
Who's Ingemort? Anybody know?
I do.
Yeah, I know him from
Scott.
different
Guy from
places.
TSO too, right?
Yeah.
Does he? Anybody
His
know
first name's Scott.
Do anybody know his real name? I'll bring him into Skype.
Yeah, Scott something. Give me a second.
Hey, Scott, come on in.
Yeah,
Do you know what his Skype name
His
is?
middle name's how you doing?
I don't know what his Skype name, but I'll get his full name for you in a second.
Scott something.
I'm busy looking down my list
He's
here.
tagged now, Brian.
Yeah.
Is this 1025?
This is 1025, a Heartbeat Poker 3. Rez,
yeah.
Rez for you.
I can't even get on that.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You're not in that group, are you? I
No.
apologize. Yeah, you can watch us and listen to us on the Ace High Radio if you're busy doing something. But since you're not in that group, I apologize. It just lets those people that are in on that affiliate.
Okay. All right. I'll be watching you. I'll be on the stream.
Okay, see you later.
I'm not sure what his Skype is, but his name is Scott Winter.
No, yeah, I don't have him.
Okie dokie.
He raises pot here.
Ingemort says I don't have Skype or headphones, so I invited them to just download Skype anyway.
Who does?
Ingemort.
Oh, okay. Well, he's at a disadvantage. I don't want anybody to be at this. I don't even own headphones. Let me see if he's listening. Are you listening on Ace Radio then? He doesn't have to say anything.
He's on Ace High.
Yeah, he's on his side. He's listening.
Okay, well, if you're on Ace High, listen, if you give me your Skype name here at the table or add me, al.spath, I'll bring you in. You don't have to say anything. You'll hear it through your speakers and you'll hear it live as the hand's going on. Then you can be right up to speed with us. He raised here early on. Powers called out of the big blind. Rez called from the backside here. Just calling again. So neither one of those has a 7. Sharon says she has something like a 7 suited here, or pocket deuces.
Pocket 8s. She's got 8s or 9s.
He thinks she got 8s or 9. I think Ingemort's got big overcards, and I think Rez has got something like 5s. Don't say, though, because you're in the hand. Rez, if you're folding, tell us.
Not folding.
Not folding. Sharon says, me neither.
Oh, trouble in paradise.
7-4 against the full boat. She had the deuces.
Go shit.
Oh.
Nice hand.
Nice hand.
That's retribution, Rez.
Yes.
I never forget.
Poker karma, huh?
What a flop.
Wow.
Uh,
I debated whether to flat call, and I thought, yeah, it's worth it. It's only 35 cents.
Wow, that was a big one, man. That was a big one. And anybody see the video somebody put up on Facebook yesterday with the final table in in London?
no.
No.
So it went around the table, and there was like three people that got in. One person got in with pocket queens, and the guy that was a little tilty with the lowest stack next to him, he got in with pocket nines, and the button got in with pocket deuces. The flop came queen, nine, brag. So the nines flopped the full house. The pocket queens flopped three of a kind, and the queens bet his three
How,
queens, and the
how, how,
nines. Oh
how'd
no,
the
excuse
nines
me,
flop a full house?
pocket nines. I'm sorry. The nines had three nines. Hang on a second. Let me. The
Is that
queens
from
had,
that's from the World Series of Poker over there?
yeah. The nines flopped three nines. The other guy flopped three queens. The nines let out, and the queen smooth called him. The turn was a queen. Given no, yeah, given the queens quads and given the nines a full boat.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, the river was the fourth nine.
Oh my goodness.
So it was quad queens over quad nines. They got it all in, and the guy that had the deuces, who was sitting next to the guy with the nines, it's on the Facebook page. You just see his jaw open up, like, holy crap! Did that really just happen?
Yeah, they were going broke on the turn regardless.
You know, you talk about it always happening on the internet, but that's live and it happened.
I got beat by quad on quad.
A
I
check
stopped
from
playing poker for about
Riz.
a month.
What a beautiful flop.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
I had a nine. Show it, Sharon. There you go.
Rob,
I had Hazy's name. I had Hazy's namesake.
Rob Gagg says he's in the chat and can hear on Ace High, but he doesn't want to be brought into Skype.
Okay, that's fine. He's another one that can't see he's not into the heartbeat poker thing. That's why he should come in under I guess he could log in under his wife's account and be able to sit at the table. Uh,
I have a buddy looking for the table now to come and sit.
well, he won't find a table unless he's in the heartbeat
He
poker.
is. He's part of
He
HPP.
should just add you or me as his buddy in the buddy list and then just open it and it'll
Table.
take you right to the table.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay, Ronster, it's all yours.
Thanks.
Oh,
I'm really cranking this one.
Well, I just want to prove to you I don't try to steal every single time.
Oh.
All right, Brian, give us an update. Where those Seahawks go this week?
Lynch is out. I just
Yeah,
saw-
Lynch
came up on a report.
Lynch is not the problem.
No, I know.
Where do they play?
They play Cincinnati.
In Cincy?
Yep.
I'll take Cincy in that game.
Yep, Cincy in the points.
Cincy's got points?
Yeah, Cincy's a 3-point favorite, but I'm pretty sure they'll cover. But I don't see Andy Dalton throwing more than 2 touchdowns.
They're tough at home.
Aaron Rodgers didn't throw more than 2 touchdowns against them, so they're definitely not going to do it against that defense. But
Sorry
I
for
don't
the
think our
phone.
offense is going to run well. But that defense is still unstoppable. They tear people up in the passing game.
They're pretty tough. You have to excuse that phone ring. That was my daughter, who's down in Waldorf, Maryland, about 2 hours right near Andrews Air Force Base. She's coming up to see her dad today, and her son, Caden, who's 13 years old, is going to power wash my deck for me.
Nice.
That's pretty nice to have to do that.
Washer is electric, correct? Okay. Do you know what the PSI is?
$1. Um, you do like that, do you? Don't you? So I think you got Queen King. What'd you have, Brian?
Queen 10.
Ron, so you heard me say a hand that you thought I could beat, but I couldn't beat.
Well, yeah, like I smell because
Remember the tip I always tell is the person that names hands and then bets usually can beat every hand that they say, but I try to do it backwards there. I try to say a hand I couldn't beat.
that's why I left.
Well, I knew that he would take what if he had the queen, he'd take a card off, but he's not going to probably take a card, knowing that I possibly have a king or already have a made hand. He's not going to take another card off after the turn for a 3/4 or a pot sized bet.
Yeah.
Unless he really had two pair, and to have two pair, he'd have to have the king jack or the king 10.
Jack 9.
Well, I could limp in for 35 cents, so I just took a shot.
Who's Callie 617?
She's also from the HPP people.
Is she in the chat?
I think it's a he. Yeah, he was in the chat. Excuse me.
I'll bring a little Skippy in here. If you ask him a question, expect a long answer.
Must be related to Jimmy Dean.
Sausage boy.
There's a name I haven't heard in a while. Queen 3.
Hodson, Jimmy Dean Hodson, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Haven't heard from him in quite a while.
Hey, we got a full table. Nice.
Nice.
You don't have to play every hand. You don't have to try to show everybody how good you can do out of position. There's a bad little raise there from Callie. That min raise in early position. Someone's got some music, got to turn it down.
Eagle.
Is that Blackstone girl?
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing? You got music on in the background?
I can't figure out how to get into the game.
Do you have music on?
Oh, okay. Let's see how we get that off.
The
Eagle. Hotel California.
Okay, we're on Heartbeat Poker number 3.
Hey, have you been following the series? I mean,
I'm in Heartbeat Poker, but how do I get to number 3?
I'll be
Well, first off, Jennifer, you have to turn off the sound on the background. We're hearing everything. It's going on the recorder.
All right. Is it off?
I think so. Okay, if you go into the lobby, we're under the 10-cent, 25-cent tables. It's called Heartbeat Poker number 3. That's the name of the table.
Okay. Let me see if I can get in the lobby.
If you can't find it there, you can add me as a buddy in the lobby to the buddy list, and then just go to my table. It'll take you right there.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay. Fly Guy, I'm going to let you have this one, even though it's my big blind and I got a decent hand. I think you're just got too much position from me. Kelly 618.
I got 10-6. I was just trying to steal it.
You had 10-6?
Yeah.
I had 8-6 suited. So Callie would have taken mine too.
He lives.
Did you find anything, Jen?
No,
If you go to the lobby, it's the top left-hand corner of the lobby. It says lobby. Click on that, and then 3/4 of the way down it says buddy list. Click on that.
I have something that says home. Is that it?
No,
No. Home, forum, community.
no, you're not. We're on full flush poker. We're not at heartbeat poker.
Oh, okay.
On full flush poker.
Oh, okay. Okay, full flush,
Uh huh.
lobby. Okay. And then down to where?
Buddy list.
Okay.
Do you
And
have any
put your
buddies
name
listed?
in?
Do you have any buddies listed?
No.
Just add teach. T-A-C-H. Teach.
Okay.
Hit add.
It says okay.
Okay. Then leave the buddy list
Okay.
now.
Leave it. Okay.
Yeah. And then go back into it.
Okay.
And it says teach is playing at a table, right?
All right. Let me find buddy list again now.
It's in the lobby.
Oh yeah, lobby, lobby, lobby. Okay, buddy list. Okay, online playing.
All right,
Go to
now
buddies table.
click on the name and then go down to the bottom of the page where it says go to the table.
Ah, I'm there.
Okay, so get yourself on the waiting list if you want to play too, but you can watch and listen right now as we play. Somebody will be getting up shortly and then you can take their seat if you want to.
Great.
All right. If you were on Ace High Radio right now, you'd be able to see my cards as well, but it's going to be a 90-second delay. I also had a pair of jacks there, very nice hand. I had 7-5 suited. I wanted to get in, but she raised enough to get me out. And Callie, I don't know what he had. What did he do before Rez when he beat you?
I pretty much called all the time and limped. So I think he was weak.
Top two is not weak.
Who did? Not you, Rez. I'm talking about Cal.
So, Jen, we've all agreed that we took our auto muck off, so if we get into a showdown at the end, we're showing the cards, or if we win at the end, and then we're talking about if, let's say if it's heads up and somebody has to fold, one guy might say, like Pat might say, I'm folding king queen, and then the other person will show what they had. So we'll kind of talk about what they had and what they did, and kind of learn off of it. All right?
Okay.
But we're not, colluding with anybody. We're not doing any of that kind of stuff. We're doing stuff really after and talking about, I might do some commentary. It says Isles has raised, and then Rez just flats her instead of, re-raising, and then Al, as he talks, times out.
Okay.
And I had trips.
The top pair here is 7-4.
I had trips. Now Sharon is closing the betting, so she's last. She can absolutely see that nobody else can re-raise her, so she can call with a little bit more of a speculative hand, knowing that she's not going to get sandwiched. Here we got Isles is betting her over cards or over pair.
Yeah, no good.
Rez has got a small pair.
Small pair.
Yeah. Fours.
Tens.
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 Eights. I thought tens are.
Isles, let me give you listen. Rez is very aggressive. So when he re-raises you, doesn't have the 6, and you're willing to re-raise anyhow. You're not worried about the 6. Just flat him, and then check the next card and let him put the rest of the money in. You come over the top, you stop him right in his tracks.
Okay, I got you.
So you're losing money when you think, if you know that he called your bet pre-flop, the likelihood of him having the 6s is almost nil unless he has 6-6, and he's not going to re-raise you with quads.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, gotcha.
Yeah, he
So
could have
that's
hung
how you got to
himself.
make money when you have a big hand. You got to let the other person who's taking the aggressive line just go on their own.
Somebody's writing a novel.
Somebody's writing a novel. Who's typing?
Sorry, that was me.
We can
Well, you're
hear
right.
we can hear everything.
And
I'm
you could go
sorry.
without even looking, huh?
Yeah, Skippy's got gas.
Hey, she was flying. You type without looking at the key, Sharon?
You see, at this table, 60 cents is not a good pre-flop raise. The reason is you have to go to the flavor of the table. This table is more aggressive than your normal table, so you should be sticking to the dollar like Isles has been doing, Rez has been doing. This Callie or Ingemore came in for 60 cents. They only got 5.55. But look how many other people came in for the 60 cents. And still somebody could re-raise. And then all those 60s go away. Ingemore says I feel like Aretha Franklin at RESPECT. You got to earn respect at this game. You can't just sing it. Bring it. I think that was somebody's old monogram. Don't sing it, bring it.
That's how I roll.
Who was that?
I think that's Brian.
That
Yep.
Brian? Was that you, Brian?
Yep.
Yeah, it was you. That's right.
See, elephants never forget. I remember. Wow. Nobody bet that. After all those people come in, you telling me nobody has a 9, nobody has a jack, nobody has
So
a 10 queen, nobody has a king queen, nobody has 4 spades.
someone has a set. Someone.
A set should have bet, but that many people in the pot, you never don't want to bet with a set.
No, you
When
were
you
just
have
saying they
6
were aggressive.
people,
They're gonna let them. They're gonna
6
let them bet.
people, you're letting somebody get a free card, and you could get jammed with a set, even 2 pair. It goes by the number of people that are in the pot. If you got the more people in a pot, the more you have to put money into the pot.
I still smell set.
I smell miss by Isles.
Miss straight.
I
No,
miss.
no, I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
I
I'm
still
just.
smell miss.
No, I just bet out because no one else did. So
He should go. He should go 379. He should have went 379.
Yeah.
My call was the slick. I didn't. I meant
Wow.
to fold and I hit the wrong band button.
Right.
Oh, he got more respect. He won with what 9? He raised with what 9, 10?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what he had in early position?
89.
89 in early position. Was it
89 of clubs.
of clubs? Okay. He's been watching some of my videos.
yeah. So then I should. That's why I was thinking if I should bet out and take the pot down, which I could have because I had any 2 cards, and he wouldn't have called.
Yeah, if you
It's hard to try to bet with nothing though with that many people in the pot.
That's
in
correct.
Hand.
'Cause
I mean, somebody's got something somewhere.
I mean, you in that case, that hand there, I think if you'd have went $15, you'd have won. I really do. But most of the time, Brian's absolutely right. It's not a spot to try to do that with the 7-2. You know, you have no redraw, you have nothing. You know, it's just a total air. But you can do that from the blinds every now and then when you get a small bet and a bunch of limpers. You just don't know if that first person, he had 8-9, but when he put the 60, he could have had pocket aces or pocket jacks. So he could have had a different, hand at that time. He was going to come in for $1, then he changed it. That dollar would have changed things. She wouldn't have came in with a 7-2, I'm sure. I don't know why she came in anyhow with 7-2. That would be a leak, Isles. I don't care how many people were in there.
I don't think you have me beat here.
Why did he bet 345 is your question, and not more, not less?
I mean,
I knew it. I should have called. I knew it. Damn it.
Good
I have
job.
10s. I have 10s.
Well,
You fired all the way down and then didn't fire on the river, so it looked odd.
If you filed on that's right.
Yeah, but I will play it like that, but I just knew you didn't have the jack, so I should have
But
just bet
that was
out.
my spot
Well,
because you checked me there on
Yeah,
the river.
Yeah,
that was
you
my
opened the
mistake.
door.
Yeah, that was my mistake, yep.
But listen,
Another limp.
listen, Isles. When you are like that, if you fire into him, you have two ways to win. You have the best hand, or he folds. When you call or fold, you can't win. You know, if you know what I mean. It's a lot of times. Take the advantage and take it to the person. Bet an amount that you're willing to call if you let him bet first. It's kind of called a blocking bet. So if you'd called a $2 bet $2 into him.
Okay.
Kings, oof. And this table is loose.
It's loose. I don't think so.
No, I'm playing tighter than I've played in years right now. You haven't seen me in many pots. Really? I didn't play that many
Right. I
games.
think you played one.
I've won, I think, two hands. One was 7-4 in honor of Rez.
Thank you, sir.
Boy,
Well, it
she
didn't
is
work so well for
re-raising the
Rez.
razor. She is taking that position back.
Al, your VPIP is only 10%, so you're playing very tight.
Thank you.
You running a HUD on here?
Yeah, you can run
I
it.
got just the poker hold'em indicator.
No, because my
Doesn't
poker
do a
tracker
whole
doesn't
lot.
run here.
Oh yeah. I don't know about
That's
the
one of
other
the reasons
ones.
I don't play here, because poker tracker don't work here.
Oh,
I
okay.
had to drop money on just to play this game today because I'm not a fan of full flush at all.
Well, I disagree with what Brian said there because I know people that can run it on here.
Well, according to poker tracker, don't run on here, but everybody can make their own system, I guess. But it's just
Hey, nice.
Woo, Ronsta
This
hit that
doesn't
one.
tell me a whole lot, but it gives me that bit of information.
I sent Callie a thing, and I can bring him into the Skype, but he didn't accept the invite. If he accepts the invite, I'll bring him in. Skippy, you there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Just staying quiet. You're just staying in the weeds, ready to strike like a cobra, huh?
Sounds like Elvis.
Yeah, very much. Peanut butter and banana sandwiches for everybody. I'm folding Queen 8 to you, Inga Mort.
Alright, 10 Jack. Do you have piece of crap? Okay.
Ace Queen, big Honda. Sharon with the big win over Rez early on, up at $54 at this point. By the way, I will be giving away a, what is it, 224, 222 rubies by the end of this session to somebody.
Nice.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'll be giving away 200 and whatever the thing is that you need to get into that Sunday event,
rubies.
10K. Is it 220 rubies or
Yeah,
224?
220 rubies.
Oh, it's 242.
To get into what?
Say it louder.
somebody's very low.
242.
242?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Get you on attention.
Bruce and Samo, who own Ace High Radio, they're giving away that today for all you guys support and coming out and playing. So I'll announce it at the end who the winner is, and I've already set the guidelines for who would win, how somebody would win it. So I'm not going to change it or tell you so because I don't want you to change play in any way. Ingemort's asking who is Brian. He doesn't know you by Ship It, Brian.
Oh, you know, I didn't even realize that was you, Brian.
He was incognito.
Yeah, I play with different names almost every site I play. I tend not to use the same name so people can go track down past history.
Does
I do the same.
I used to do that, but then I couldn't keep track after a while.
I
write them
got
down.
a long list.
I write mine down. That's all. I got a little sticky on my slide right here.
Yeah.
Pat and Scott both play in my fantasy football league.
Yeah, I got you this week, matter of fact.
Yep.
I think we were joined by Mr. Wright. Is that true?
Yup.
Yup, yup, yup. Is that Cali 617 from Orlando?
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's in the house. Okay, listen. What we've all agreed to is take the auto muck off, and we're talking about hands, but we're not telling the cards during the hand, so there's no colluding or nothing. But we're trying to learn a little bit about what people might have. For instance, little Skippy raised here in early position. We must think that he would have ace king or ace queen, but I know Skippy a little bit better, and he'll do this with an ace 10. He'll do it light. In other words, the hand won't be as, it could have a real big hand here, but he'll also do it with pocket nines. So I would probably put him on three groups of hand here: ace 10, ace jack, pocket nines, maybe even king queen suited.
Hey, well, hurry up and tell me what he got before I place my bet.
Well, go ahead.
Doesn't work that way.
I could be totally wrong. I'm telling you what I think he had, and you'll have to just judge it for yourself. But based on
Yeah,
his
you put him
bet
on
and his
3 groups.
position,
Based on his bet, I'm saying ace king.
oh, I like your thinking here.
So that means my ace jack ain't no good, right?
Well, he doesn't know you have ace jack until you just told him.
Well,
We agreed to do it, so I'll do it.
queen
I,
king.
Oh, who would have ever guessed king queen, Skip?
Those are my
You
cards.
notice when I put people into a certain hand, I usually put a group of hands. And you heard me then with the ace 10, ace jack, pocket nines, or king queen. You heard me put that king queen into the final group because until he proves that he's playing quality cards from early position from me, I'm going to put him in lighter.
Got to range
basically, I
them.
proved I hadn't played a single hand before then.
Right. But I know you from past play
Yeah.
that you favor uh, painted cards. Rez is raised here, and I've
Really?
re-raised. I haven't played a hand in 22 hands.
Right.
Hint,
Didn't
hint.
put a hand in 22.
2-3 suited, huh?
2-3 suited. Yeah, that's me.
All day.
22 hands, you say?
And ace king. Ace
Rez does decide to call. Al pots it.
And fold.
505 takes it down. Only because I raised pre-flop can I continuate and win. What'd you have, Rez?
King jack suited.
Yeah. I would, if somebody raised me and I have king, if you're gonna raise with king jack, I have no problem. But I would throw it away if somebody re-raised me. Not only do they have a bigger hand because they re-raised you, they got position on you. So you could hit your king or jack and still come up so short. So, in my opinion, over time, it's a leak.
Yeah. You're probably right, but you always try to trap me, so
Oh.
anybody else I fold.
No, I'm trying to play straight up on this
Except
tight
for
today.
me, Riz.
Donkey.
All right, so we got a limp from Mort. We don't like limpers. Punish the limpers if you got a good hand. Don't let people see the flop for limping money if you can help it. They usually don't have a good hand. They usually have a hand that needs to improve. They usually have like two suited cards, or they have a small or medium pair, or two connected cards, or an ace rag. I think he's going to fire the pot here, try to get this over with. He checks it though.
Are you serious?
Which is unusual. So Skippy needs to bet the pot here and end it.
Now I can afford to anyway.
Maybe ace king.
The longer he takes, the more likely is to fold. Oh, he stayed in there.
He's
So did he stay in looking for a spade? But Skippy gives it to him there by checking.
Go ahead,
Skippy only
man.
had
He's got a king.
If Skippy bets again, I don't think that he can call with the king nine. But Skippy had to bet on the end. He had to convince him he either had the flush or he had the ace. And he never did that. Right from the beginning, he checked the flop. You come out betting, you know, if you want to take it away from somebody, he limped in. Remember, he limped in. You have to always go back to the beginning of the story. How did somebody get in the pot? Did they raise, like Fly Guy here, raises $1. Normally on him, it doesn't mean it's a big hand like ace king or ace queen. He likes to do this with pocket eights. He likes to do it with jack 10 suited. He likes to do it with small pairs like a pair of fours.
I'm not gonna get in a pot.
Posties
I'm
an
not gonna
hour for that.
Let's see what it is.
You're close.
Queen jack suited. Okay, that's close to jack 10 suited, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
Got anything in the smoker today, Pat?
No, tomorrow I'm doing, it's my last smoke of the week, of the year, I think. We're gonna put it away. I'm gonna do some deep ribs.
Nice.
They're marinating right now, matter of fact.
Ronster is punishing the limper. Again, I'm going to point out when you limp, you're a loser. That's what the L stands for. You're not going to win hands when you limp and you call unless you finally get to the best hand. You don't stand a chance against the razor. You're going to lose more hands than you win.
Look at Ron's raise, though. That's even funnier.
Ronster, though, he's a king queen kind of guy. He's an ace 10 kind of guy. So, he's going to probably continuation bet here the whole pot because he wants to end it right here. He doesn't want to
Don't give
bet.
Ron any ideas.
What's that?
Don't give Ron any ideas.
No. We know what he's going to do ahead of time, but he's got to do it. He's got to execute it, decide.
I'll give him credit.
You call that one pretty, Callie, you call that one pretty fast. So I would think you're connected to this with probably, you could have queen 10, you could have ace 10, you could have just a draw, maybe even like something like the queen jack yourself, and then you hit 3 queens.
King, queen, king.
King 9, try to steal it, couldn't do it. Kind of hard to bluff a calling station.
Yeah, right.
I would consider myself a calling station.
Just a caller.
Just a caller.
Yeah, teach us to raise today.
Ironic as that is, most people don't see themselves how the rest of the table does.
That's right.
If
If Sharon puts her HUD or whatever she has up on Ron, so she can tell you what kind of person you come out to be on her figures.
Okay.
Ronster?
Yeah, go ahead.
PIP is only 14. But you have one of the higher aggression factors at 2. You and Rez are tied at 2.
What is that?
Aggression factor.
Where do you get that information from?
It's a Hold'em indicator. It's like a HUD.
It's like a Hold'em manager that she has running over the play at the table.
What, you got ace now?
Do I have an ace?
Eight.
Eights?
Only because I can only.
I don't have an 8.
He can beat the 4.
So like, what am I?
7.
You're the
Your
highest.
VPIP has got to be high.
It is. It's
Yeah,
45,
yours is gonna be
but
high.
it has gone down from about 60.
I'm
So
not
you're
running
getting
that.
better.
That's just from watching him play. His VPIP is going to be high.
Yeah, he's in the hands, in a lot of hands.
Oh, I'm just in a lot of hands.
That's not good.
Well,
That's not
Yeah,
a good
He's
stat.
voluntarily putting money in the pot, and
Yeah, that's not
you're
good.
playing too many hands. It's not good.
It's not a good stat to have. Voluntarily put money in the pot is not a good stat. You want that to be lower. And
Those
you
are
want
people I put green tags on because I want to find them when I play.
That's probably because when the blinds are really low, I like to see a lot of flops.
Yeah, that's a leak.
But that's a leak. That's a leak.
Yep, and that's a leak at the cash table from a tournament player.
Yeah.
Yeah, your blinds don't change at a cash table, so.
No, we're talking tournaments, blinds, 10, 20, stuff like that.
Yep. Nice hand there, Isles.
That was one of the hardest adjustments for me to make from tournament to cash.
So Isles, let me talk to you directly, Isles. You're at $18 now. You started at 25. We've seen you steal from the late position and win money. We've seen you win some other hands with money, but yet you're down $7. Remember the hand that you had the aces against Rez?
Yeah, I after thinking about that, I realized there was so much noise from listening to everybody. I didn't I couldn't concentrate, so that was the reason why. But that would have made the difference. I would.
Right. Well, that's what I want to point out. Let's say in that hand you didn't re-raise him when he raised you, and you called. Then you checked, and he bet, and you got, let's say, $15 more of his money. The difference in your session right now, instead of being at $33, you're at 18. So that's the difference. It could only be one hand or two hands in a person's session that they didn't get enough value out of their hand, or they lost a hand that they shouldn't have been in. That can change a whole session. So everybody keep that in mind when you're playing.
Okay.
When you get a big hand, you want to get as much value out of it as you can.
Right, and then it was the hand against Brian, which I should have kept barreling. So.
Yeah. So Rez is out of position, and he raised and got a caller from Cali, and then he gets another call here on the flop. Rez clears his throat because he's winning.
So Inger's play here is either shove or fold. He can't call there.
Well, Rez looks at Cali's stack size to make his bet here. He's not. He knows one or two things is going to happen. And that's the immediate call or the immediate fold. Again, Ace King is going to kill a weak hand like King Jack, who, is just not a good enough hand to play a cash game with.
Okay, Al. So I have another question.
Sure.
If there's a table with, okay, let's say it's 10-handed, it could even be 6-handed. Let's say 10 and 6 or 7 of the people are playing similar to what this table is, and then 2 of them are just playing any 2 cards. What should the approach be?
Raise your pre-flop betting.
Don't get locked on one of the any 2 cards and get hit by one of the other guys because you weren't paying attention to them.
Instead of making it the pot size bet, which would be 60 to bring it in for $1.25. Make those people that are playing aggressive get out of your way because you're playing aggressive. But also make those people that are playing any 2 cards pay to play. So if they get lucky, they get lucky. Rez, you don't know how lucky you are this hand.
I'm sure I do.
That was one of your best raises of the day. I had pocket 3s. Oh, Rez, you do.
Damn, that would have been early.
You better not. No, I didn't call his bet there. I was in the blind and I didn't call it. I gave him too much respect.
Yes, as you should.
That's his new name, Respect.
As you should.
Start calling him Aretha.
What's that noise?
Someone typing again, Jared.
No, it's Ronster.
Oh, is it Ronnie? Yeah. That's right.
Stirring your coffee or
Ronster, you using your cell phone? Put that
playing Candy Crush.
Put that flip phone away.
That's Ronnie Hutton Peckin for fighting. Sarah was going to town. Ron Hutton Peckin.
Hey Ron, did you get your jitterbug?
Did I get my jitterbug? What's that? I was just trying to see something.
So Callie, this is what we do twice a month. We come in, we play a tournament or we play a cash game like this, and we talk about it and we try to learn and not get upset from what commentary is, because we're trying to point out to save you and everybody else money.
Right.
And make money.
And make money, absolutely.
Later on.
We had a guy on PSO that moved to Orlando and sounds like Callie. Callie, is that you?
Say that again now.
We had a guy on. Do you ever play on PSO?
PSO.
Poker School Online?
The old one?
Yeah.
Poker School Online? I don't think so.
Okay. He lives in Orlando and sounds like you, so.
He's much better looking though. Nah, I don't know what this guy looks like. I'm just making that up.
Wait, I'm trying to find his picture. He's like...
No. We don't need to see a picture.
Al wants you to sext him.
How about over in the Ace High Radio chat room? Is there anybody new in there that I need to say hello to? And thank you for following Ace High Radio.
I had to shut mine down.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Uh-oh. We got a late raise from Ronster. Doesn't mean much anything because he could be stealing. But then Skippy only goes to $1.25 instead of going a little higher here. And then Isles
Whoa.
comes over the top of him for a huge raise. So Skippy's got a really good hand, and Isles has got to have a Moten Gator, is what they say.
That puts a whole new spin
Cat-
on things.
Category 1
I
hand
was
for the
feeling
570.
frisky,
How about
but now
Jackson
I'm
King?
back
I'm
down.
not saying it is a category 1, but
I'm pretty sure it is.
But Brian
I'm
is
pretty
absolutely
sure.
right. It should be a category 1.
Jackson Ace plus. Jackson
So Skippy, if you got
Push.
Ace Queen, you better lay that puppy down.
Ace. Oh, to the aces.
What did you have, Skip?
I had
Excellent.
8-10 suited.
Oh,
Like
no,
raise.
wow.
What'd you have, Ronnie?
I had an ace 10.
I had a
Isles
king
had
jack
kings.
suited.
Yeah, see, Ronster had a perfect hand for being where he was. He was what? You cut off or hijack? You were cut off, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
he tried to steal with the ace 10. He was first in. There's no problem with that, but he has to get rid of it especially when blinds bet, they've got a big hand usually because they're out of position. They're telling you they got a big hand, and they always have to raise more than normal because they're out of position. Because they're always going to lead at the pot after the flop.
Yeah, and Isles bet just said ace king with the worst possible hand she would have there.
Yeah, ace king suited, yes.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that had to be probably jacks plus just because of the way the action went.
Yep. Now Skippy he said he had ace. No, he had 8-10. So he really needed to hit a lot on the flop because if he hits a 10, he's going to get crushed. He's got to hit 2 pair. He's got to hit an open hand, a 4 flush. He's got to get it up. So here he gave her a chance to bet, and he comes over the top. Now, why would he come over the top unless he had the set or
No set.
no?
Pocket deuces.
He
Ooh.
just stole it from her.
Yep.
Isles, did you have an ace jack or queen?
I had ace king suited.
Ace king suited.
Wasn't blue, was it?
Nope.
Yeah, if it was blue, I think she would have shoved over the top.
I would have.
Okay,
Yeah.
explain the blue stuff for some of the
Blue
people.
is diamonds, green is clubs, red is hearts,
It's
black
a
is spades.
four-color deck.
That's
Yeah.
a 4-color deck. For those that are listening in that at a different time and they may not understand what those kind of terms were, it helps to explain them. So I don't have it turned on mine, but some people do because they like to see the different colors of the cards.
I just do because I usually multi-table when I play poker, and it's much easier to see things and not miss something when you have 8 or 9 tables up.
I started
It's a great
reading
point.
the cards wrong, so
It's much easier to distinguish whether you have a flush or don't.
For
yeah.
sure, man. It's
For
nothing
me,
worse
that's,
than
you know.
calling off with your flush or popping with your flush and you don't have it because you've got so many tables going. It makes it
do that
simple
with
and
one
easy.
table.
If you can't tell the difference between two, I can understand that.
You put 10 tables up and have them go banging off on you, and you tell me.
You just wait till you're 20 years older, Pat.
I'm
Then they'll
I'm
hear what you
53.
have to say.
I can't see now.
Hey Pat, I'm gonna make you feel bad, Pat. The guy that was in here earlier, he may be still listening. Decryptney, if you go to the tables in the lobby and look, when he's playing about 42 tables.
Oh, Ronnie.
Man, oh man.
I watched his setup. He let me share his screen. He
Aces.
showed me his setup where he's got all the monitors and everything. The guy's playing 40 to 45 tables, and some of them are even heads-up tables.
Wow, really?
Unbelievable.
That's crazy and quick.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's 500 to 1,000 a day for him. Though.
Yep, we got guys that play, at Stars, 40-some tables. Nanonoko plays upwards of 50 to 60 tables at a time.
Yeah.
I want to play this
How
hand,
is it
but
humanly
oh
possible?
shit, decided to raise.
Running a HUD and multi-monitors and...
Right.
Little
So
Skippy
that
wants
was-
to play this hand, but he says that Shipit has already raised, and he doesn't like that raise. It's kind of telling him he can't really call it with his.
Yeah, it tells me I have to lay down my hand.
Okay, you tell us later what. We'll try to guess what you laid down, and don't tell us, okay?
Nope.
I can see playing multicolored decks that way, but if you're just on one table, I guess so.
I've personally played multicolored decks since I started playing on full flush. I don't care if I play one table or five.
I don't think I've ever played.
Nice
Again,
hand, Brian.
I screwed up
Thank you.
my
Hey,
flush. So
Skippy, did you have something like 8-7 suited?
I had ace king off.
Ace king off?
Nice
Yes.
bet.
Hmm.
Nice bet.
Callie, good bet.
Because
I'd like
how
to
I
see,
want to play.
I'd
and
like to
there's
see more bets like that out of Callie because he's now everybody would have him as a limper at the table, liking to see cards, and you even heard from him. And now all of a sudden he bets 150. You have to give him credit for even having, you know, pair of
Kings or
nines,
jacks.
maybe an ace jack suited or better.
I think he's got kings or jacks.
Nah, he doesn't have kings or jacks. I
probably,
guarantee
probably
you.
even go maybe
Al
90,
has
You
kings
want
or
to see
jacks.
what he's got?
9, 10.
Yeah,
That's
Al's got kings or jacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Karen, call
Oh
back.
goodness.
I knew the minute he said it, he had kings or jacks. Nice hand.
okay.
Love it, Allie.
There's another situation. He raised a little bit more than the normal, so it indicated he had a better hand. But then I came over the top out of position, telling you I got a monster, and he's
Yeah.
willing to stack it off with ace king. Ace king is a offsuit is a tier 2, group 2 hand, and it's going to lose most of the time to anybody in group 1, which is tens, jacks, queens, kings, ace king suited. So he could lost $1.50 but saved $7.62 by just
I think because of where he was position wise under the gun there
Mhm.
and his high VP, I would have limped in with that ace king.
He could have tried
I
to,
think that would have been a good play because that's what he's been doing. It wouldn't look out of normal and stuff, and he would have got me to pop him. I had ace queen and I was ready to raise,
and then I would have
and then you would have repopped. So, but I just think that it would have been such a sneaky play with the ace king there to for a setup.
So if he limped in with the court for a quarter there, and
I'm gonna make it a $1.35, probably
right,
$1.40.
and I'm gonna make it $3 or $4. He's not. He's only got a quarter in. He's only got $9. For him to call half of it, he's either got to shove it or he's got to fold it. And if he folds it, he only loses a quarter. You see? And if he shoves it, he still gets the same result.
Yeah, I don't like limping the ace king. I just think being under the gun with and based on his, what we've seen, I think that would have been a perfect setup hand for him because he could have, in a lot of places, he could have made a lot of money there.
I was always taught you either play ace king or fold it.
Well, this is the thing though. You're limping so many hands, so it looks out of range when you do that. Because you would have, if Al wouldn't have had the kings, me and you would have went at it. And I had ace queen, you had ace king. You had me dominated.
Right.
So it would have it's just I'm not saying I would do that all the time, but I'm just saying in that spot I think that was the perfect spot for it, especially in an aggressive table.
Is that a flat call, Al?
What's
Yeah,
that?
you're right.
I didn't hear you, Sharon.
I said, was that a flat call by you?
I didn't hear you, Sharon.
Oh. I'm slow. I'm sorry.
No, you're not slow. I'm just putting all of my money in the pot.
Right. I missed. I got ace king.
I know you missed. You bet the pot.
Tens.
Nice, good,
Yeah.
good read, Brian.
Nines.
The reason I didn't come over the top of him because I was playing the player. I've played Pat before, and when he's had a hand like that, he'll re-raise me, and I didn't want to get re-raised with my pocket nines. I wanted to see the flop first. So I was kind of playing the player there, and that's why I flatted him and didn't raise him.
Nice play.
Yeah, I knew something was afoot.
I know, and Sharon points it out like she should because that's what we're doing on Skype and everything. But I made her say it a couple of times so Pat would hear it too.
I heard it.
Probably shouldn't have done it at that point, though. Maybe.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's twice
I'm
Karen,
here. I
you
don't
called
care.
a fan.
I just want people to walk away from this saying, you know what? I may have won a few dollars, I may have lost a few dollars, but I picked up some tips. I heard Brian say this. That was great. That helped. I heard Rez say this. I heard Sharon say this. Everybody contributes, and we all, gain something.
Right.
Hey, look here. Hey, for the few dollars that I've already lost, can you write all that stuff down in a book or something and mail it to me? so I can remember it.
Well, Callie, have you watched any of my videos up on YouTube?
No, I sure haven't.
This
Okay.
video will be up there.
If you go to YouTube and put my name in Al Spath, I got over 70 videos, all on the micro limits, the low limits like this, tournaments, heads up, everything. They're free. Just watch them, and you'll hear me walk you through everything. And I guarantee you, your game will be better the more you watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even find out also that even though I'm not writing anything down, and I don't have no
Yeah, 5.
memory.
I'm not writing it down either, but I
But-
put on a video and listen to you talk while I'm playing at a cash table, and I play better. It's kind of like I think
I
you're
just-
watching me and I have to behave.
DeCryptney does that. He plays
Think
42 tables, and he puts my videos on, and he listens to me as he's playing 42 tables because he can't watch. He just likes to listen.
Mine's more like almost an instinct. I don't write it down, but I listen, and I guess it sinks in, and then when it comes up, then I use it. So I don't know
You
how to use
recall it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mine's L on my shoulder when I'm playing live saying, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm thinking, "Shit, why'd I do
Yeah,
that?"
I got that too, Brian.
It's just insane. I'll be talking to my wife after, going, "Al was on my shoulder yelling at me. Why'd you do that?" And I'm then wondering why I did it after I did it.
I do have that.
Hey, Rez, did you see that hand that you lost a couple minutes ago? The 7-4 would have made a full house.
No. I
yeah,
didn't see
yeah. That was 7-4-4 on the board. Ooh,
Nice hand.
Thank you.
And you
Ladies are
notice,
good today.
Sharon's playing sweet cards.
Oh, I'm not playing very many of them.
Well, we
No, but we've
noticed.
seen some big hands go around this
Yep.
last hour.
Now you see
Yeah,
here, Callie, you got only $10, but this, in my opinion, most of the time, Callie, this is a mistake. Not re-raising. You've probably got a hand that can't even call the 125. It might be pocket fours and you're set mining, or it might be a hand like Queen King and you shouldn't be in the hand. But it could be a really good hand, and if it is, it should be a re-raise. Just because Fly Guy raised under the gun doesn't mean that he's got a monster,
And
because he
goes
plays a
into
wider
one.
range of hands. Isles raised now out of the blind, which says that she's got a big hand. I think if she has Jack, she'll shove it. Nope. She bet half the pot. That's kind of like, I don't know where I'm at right now. I got to see what you guys want to do. That's a little light. And he's only got 615. He can't call, Isles. You got to look at the other person's stat.
No, I know that. I did it as an inducement.
Okay.
Oh.
You see.
She's got the flush.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice hand.
All right.
Ouch.
Nice hand.
And what'd you fold, Pat?
Queen King.
Queen King. Early position. See? Nice hand,
Very
Isles.
nice hand.
Yep, very nice.
And Callie had what again?
Ace 10 off.
Ace 10 off. That's a fold to a raise. See, you can't play that hand. You know, there's
Ace 10
situations you can play that hand, but that's not one of them. You can't call somebody in early position with Ace 10 off. It's just,
It was suited.
Ace 10 hard suited.
it doesn't make
The suited adds just such a small percentage that it's not worthwhile.
3%. That's all it adds. 3%.
Big pop.
I got you.
It's just, you've got to respect who raises from what position and give them more credit than they deserve until they prove you differently.
It sucks because I love me some Ace 10, but it's a chip burner, man.
Yeah, now
My
if you're
bad.
first
Aye.
in with that same hand, Ace 10 suited, go ahead and raise. All right. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying if somebody else raises before you, it diminishes the likelihood of the Ace 10 really holding up. And over thousands of hands, you'll find that it's a losing. You know, you'll lose more than you win. And so if you can realize that up front, you don't have to go through 1,000 hands of maybe getting that 40 something times and losing, 35 times out of the 40. You get it. It's just.
So even though the King Jack was a weaker hand from the jump, but you're saying the raise itself.
He the first raise,
You raise it.
If
Yeah.
somebody raises, your King Jack goes down to King 7. By the time somebody raises it comes to you, it's just not worth it. If you're first and you want to raise with the King Jack, I don't care. If you're in early position, I would do that very less than 10%. But if you're in middle or late position, the further back you are towards the button with the king jack, if you're first, sure, raise.
Right, okay.
But at early position, it's not going to hold up. There's too many people yet to act. Someone's going to beat you.
And it was just fortunate she caught all the spades on the flop.
She was fortunate. Yes, she was.
Did everybody see what I raised and showed?
No, what was that, Skip?
I raised $2. Everybody folded. I showed jacks.
All right.
I missed that. Sorry.
I saw it.
What did you
I had
bet here,
8-9.
Pat?
I'm sorry.
What did you bet?
I had lousy 6 and 10.
Oh, I got 1188. I don't know how I got that number.
Oh, this guy's steal. 10 king.
10 what?
10 king.
10 king. Okay.
1188.
You know that's a lousy hand.
I mean, I
It's
had
actually every time.
Ladies have
I
been
continue to play it, but
Ladies
I
are
was-
3
I
for
had
3.
I had the button. I
For
figure
sure.
I
Mm-hmm.
knew I figured Reds would go, but when Al was going to raise me in a blind.
I could have flatted you there, very easy.
Yeah, but then I could.
You could have crushed me.
King Lord says he's so confused.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Now, if I hit the pot button on this guy here, it's going to only put it 50 cents. So I've got to put in a different bet because I got to make it more than a min bet. I'm saying that I'm out of position. I'm saying I got a decent hand. Not the greatest hand in the world, but I got a decent hand. And I think it's better than the big blind's random cards.
Interesting.
Hey, Brian, did you get the instant money today for your deposit?
Yeah, it was I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes after I made it.
Oh, good.
But I saw emails come through and told me that I had it, but I hadn't really looked at my account.
I noticed in the lobby for anybody else that's listening today or anything like that, if you put in more than $200 or more, you get an extra 10% instant bonus. So in other words, instead of getting 20%, on $100 you get $20. So on $200 you normally get $40. You'll get $60. So that's a pretty good incentive to reload. But Runts are thinking about calling her. Ingemort, go away, Ingemort.
I'm in Bear Color.
Ace King. You got 90 seconds to hear this.
I'm in
Ace
Bear
King.
Color.
Oh no. I'm betting the pot and see what he's doing.
I'll be right back. I gotta play my song.
I don't think I need to bet the pot. I think $5 would be enough to do it. I don't need to go the whole pot.
Boy, if he set you, you're in trouble.
If he what?
He set you.
If he's got ace jack, he's folding. If he's got ace queen, he's folding. Watch the chat screen.
Okay. Good thing I folded there.
Yeah. King 10 of hearts. See, he can't call me pre-flop with that. He can raise with it like he did. No problem. Not criticizing that, folks. Especially Callie listening in. He was first in. He did a raise with the King 10 suited. No problem. But I re-raised him. I'm telling him I got a monster. Okay? To re-raise a raiser, you got to have a monster. You don't usually re-raise with just junk.
Yeah, and this is the bad thing is usually when you re-raise, one of your cards is dominated. You're usually in that spot because you're usually up against somebody who's got one of your cards and they got a bigger kicker, so you're pretty much dominated there. You're 3 out in it. And that's at best.
Yeah. I had 10 jack that time and I could have came in. I always raised for $1 and I had 10 jack suited that time and I let it go and I would have been demolished. $1, huh, Riz?
I like that. $1.
This is either 7-4 suited. This is 7-4 suited or it's ace queen.
Yeah,
maybe pocket
Or it could
eight.
just be 2 random cards that he decided, hey, guess what?
Ace jack or maybe
I can do this.
What are you folding, Sharon?
9-10 suit.
Al, you good.
Yeah.
Ace queen. There it is, folks. Oh, Isles is so active. And if you look at, if Sharon would put her numbers on Isles and tell her how often she's playing, I imagine that number would be astronomical.
No, not astronomical. It's 27.
Oh, compare that to me.
Well, yeah. You're 16.
Uh-huh.
I'm 13. She's
Yeah.
27.
That's a lot.
Callie's down to 39.
That's almost twice as much.
Yeah.
Hey, Sharon.
Yeah.
How am I playing?
Oh, sorry. You are. Where are you? Oh, 13.
Play the
You're
hand,
down
Skip.
where I am.
Sure, look at mine.
I'm gonna fold.
Ron's not very high either. You are.
Sharon, you're timed out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you missed the button, that's all.
Not. I didn't have anything.
No, I meant this hand.
No.
Oh.
Sure.
Hey, you didn't
You
get
didn't get cards. You sure didn't have nothing.
Ronster, you're at 12. You're
Uh,
actually the lowest on the table.
On your second line on that hold and indicate, doesn't it tell you like the percentage of wins or something like that?
No, this one is a little bit Mickey Mouse, I think,
Okay.
compared to some of them. Gives me the VPIP, pre-flop raise percentages, 3 bets, steals, aggression factor, C-bet.
Doesn't tell you the win rate or anything?
No, I know some of them do, but this one doesn't.
Okay. 105. 105. Half the pot on what? Ace reg?
let's see.
Nothing. She just took that one.
Yep, it did.
She did.
Yeah, I could limp in because I was getting more than 3-1 with the other limper, and then nobody bet. I would have bet the first one, but nobody bet. I knew they didn't have it, so I just.
Callie, you got to get that out of your system, calling a raise.
I had a piece of it, but it wasn't that big of a piece.
No, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm on like 2-3 different tables here.
Nice.
I'm not paying attention either.
Okay, why don't you open up 2 more?
Okay.
I'm on 2 different tables right now.
I saw that one.
Well, she's saying that I've got a big hand here, and she doesn't want everybody in the pot. She's probably got jacks, or she's probably got an ace king, and she doesn't want any takers on it. I'm not going to take her.
I think ace king. Ace queen.
I think jacks are 10s.
I think
my
queens.
Goodness. Oh, Ronster decided let's cut him off at the knees.
Yeah, I think Ronster limped with the intention to limp raise, re-raise.
I do too, but I don't think he wants to go that high with aces here, because it's kind of like back to Isles thing. He's not going to get paid off with the aces.
No, I'm not paying him off.
What'd you fold him, Sharon?
Ace 10 of diamonds.
Oh yes, the other weaker hand. She was just stealing.
I was trying to steal.
It was okay, but he's
Trying to
got
push
kings.
everybody off.
I had pocket 3s, and I wasn't going to go.
Yeah.
Callie, what did you call with 60 cents with that hand?
Oh, it was ace 7.
Yeah, it's a non-starter. That's a non-starter. What you just did there too. People are just gonna abuse that bet. So most of the time at these lower limits, someone's gonna put in a nice dollar something raise, and you're gonna have to call 75 cents out of position. Unless you're trapping when you're big hand, like Ronster was doing, and you can mix them in every now and then. But Pat calls in the big blind. I'm going to put Pat on 5-6 suited, or king queen suited, or even a suited ace. King queen suited would be right up his alley. He would just check it and let Isles continue betting.
That's ironic because King Queen was the first.
And she believes it.
King Queen is the first hand I thought when he just called.
Yeah, but you didn't call it in clubs. Now Callie limped and he called a raise, and now he's re-raising. What did he do here? Did he have King Jack? And he
Kelly
thinks
should have shoved.
his king is
Yeah,
better.
I'm out. I had ace rag.
No
Isles,
reason to leave the
show him
$2
the
behind.
bad news, Isles. Oh,
Ouch.
The
golly.
marriage. Got to have a marriage, man.
That's a pinochle, man.
Yep.
So was that a good call with the king queen for the 75 cents raise?
It was a wrong limp with the king queen to begin with. You can raise with it, but you can't limp with it.
It worked out either.
That's why I re-
It worked out for you. No doubt about it. But you should have lost there to her two pair. Well, you had two pair too, so you were going to win that. But you should have. In reality, if you come in with the king queen, you should come in for a raise.
Really?
Yeah, you can't limp with king queen. It's not a good hand. That you not only did you limp, you limped and called a raise out of position. It worked out perfect for you because you got the cards, but it's not going to work out perfect for you on those things the majority of the time. It worked out great. Congratulations, and
I got
nobody's
no
nobody's
problem with him
denying that.
calling the raise because he was closing the betting there with Pat just coming in along too.
But
Once he was already in for it, once pre flop, I agree that he should have raised. But once he's in the hand there, and the way it comes back around to him pre flop, I'm not ever folding there with the king queen. I'm seeing the flop because I'm closing the betting out.
Oh boy, Skippy made it the dollar, huh? I'm going to give you some money, Skippy. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to set mine on you. You know what that means, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
My question to you: did you hit your set?
The question is not if I hit my set. The question is you bet 310, so you're saying that you got an overpair and you don't believe I hit the set. That's the question. And how he says he hit his set of sixes here. Or he's got four spades. I'm going to fold. What are you
I
going
don't believe anybody's got a set here.
What are you going to do, Skippy? I'm folding.
I think he's got fours.
Skip?
Me?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna call.
What do you got?
One of them's got the flush draw. No, pocket tens, nice overpair.
Nah, you can't see. King nine is just. I had pocket deuces, but I got get the hell out of the way.
Nice hand.
Nice hand.
That's a great flop for pocket tens.
Very well done.
Yep. Well, Skippy was in the pot with king nine. He shouldn't have been in the pot. Did you raise with that too?
Yeah, I raised
Yeah, see, that's,
and I re-raised.
Yeah, see, both of those things are just leaks.
Yeah, I don't know about the calling after Ingram shoved there though with the king nine. There's just so much that you're behind. Even if you hit your king, if somebody's got the flush draw, you're just dominated.
Yeah, true.
You're behind. You're behind when you look at your outages.
Anybody that's in the ace high radio thing, Ingemort said he lost sound there, but is anybody else in the room, or is ace high radio in the room by any chance?
It's on. It's still going.
It's on, but I don't think Ace High Radio is in.
Okay, I just want to mention that I'll be
Who's
giving
the
away.
Woobot?
I'll be giving away those rubies at the end of the session in about 10 more minutes. At about 20, I have to leave around 25 to 12, and then I'll tell you who's the winner, and then just contact him via Skype or email, and he will get it in your account. Sometimes it goes in, like I think won it a couple weeks ago, and it went in before we even left the table, so it's fast, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get the support to do it.
What's that?
Oktoberfest starts in 35 minutes.
Man, this is the first poker I've played in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Wow.
I've been so busy with daily fantasy sports.
I heard you've been pulling out some good money in that.
Yeah, I'm averaging a little over 100 a week the first 4 weeks of football season.
Is that with DraftKings?
I play on like 8 different sites. I play a little on DraftKings, a little FanDuel, but I play heavy on the PokerStars one. They have the lowest rake of anybody.
Good.
Plus, they bumped me up to silver tier automatic from my post experience of pre-Black Friday at Stars.
Nice.
Yeah, so get a nice setup. But yeah, it's been a good football season so far.
Sharon, tell us what you got. Ingemort's not on here.
Oh, I got a pair of pocket fives.
Okay. He flatted you pre-flop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You raised pre-flop. He flatted you. Now you raise 214. If he's missing here, he's gone away. Even if he's got ace, king, or ace, jack. If he has a queen, he's either calling or re-raising you. I mean, it's so. See, he missed with a small set. He put it in chat.
Yeah.
He might have had sixes. Oh, no, he had threes. He had threes. Smalls. He's telling us now in chat.
Yeah.
3-3.
But you see, you took the lead. He didn't. If he re-raises you, this is my point, Callie. If he re-raises with those same threes pre-flop, he takes the action away from Powers, and she's limited on what she can do.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I would have called a re-raise.
Correct. He's going to win there, or he's going to win on a continuation bet on the flop.
Yeah.
But he called. Calling will never get you anywhere. Skippy, what do you think he's got?
Mid pair.
I'll say jacks or eights.
Yeah.
Queens.
Yeah,
Or big ace.
I'm thinking like ace 10, ace
No.
queen.
Ace king or pocket eights, pocket sevens.
No,
Ace
ace
queen.
queen.
I figured a big
That'd
ace.
be in the same category as nines or eights. So
Yeah, but why so much on an ace queen? I mean,
Too big.
Because he was
He wants
basically
everybody out.
making my decision for me.
you know, well, I mean, the only people are going to call when people are going to.
I beat you. Yeah, he was playing his stack, Skippy's stack. He was trying to get all of his money in there.
I had a couple random.
Yeah, but the
cards
problem he
decided-
had is he had the two bigger stacks in between him there with Ronster and Sharon.
I agree.
That's a
100%.
bad place to be doing that.
Yeah. What did you have that time, Skip?
What did I have? 6-9 suited.
6-9 suited, and he raised a dollar.
Well, of course. First of all, on this table, dollar has been standard, and second of all, I'm opening my range just a bit because I'm shorter.
Anybody here think that he's played during this whole round? Has anybody put him on really big hands, or are you putting him on a wide range?
That's it.
Little skip?
Forget this little Skippy. Forget the 6-9. But what
I
are
thought it
you?
was kind of tight.
You think he's playing tight?
Yeah, I thought he was.
That king nine was a little, that wasn't tight.
I mean, other than that,
I think he's played a wider range. He hasn't played a lot of hands, but I
Right.
think he's opened up a little bit.
Okay. I mean, he needs the feedback just like anybody else needs the feedback. Everybody, like I think Brian pointed out, you have an image of yourself, but you don't know how others perceive
Right.
your image. And sometimes it's good to hear feedback from other people because you think you're safe and sound in this cocoon of, hey, I'm a nit, or I'm this, and they're looking at you saying, no, you're a fish, or you're this. You know, you
I
need to hear
honestly
it.
look at myself as normally an extremely tight player.
Majority of the table usually will see you as different than you see yourself.
Correct.
Of course.
That's what I've learned from the guys that I work with at Poker School Online. Is a lot of their trainers and their coaches. That's one of the things that they really feed into. Is about that. Is that people talk all the time about how they're playing extremely tight and stuff because they see every hand. But what you don't realize is the people at the table that are playing against you, they see you in a completely different view.
Absolutely.
And you always have to take that into stance.
Damn you, Pat.
Raise from the first position. Huh?
Pat, I got the same hand as you, and I can't call you, and I can't raise you.
Yeah, you can. I'm going to give you odds.
Oh no, no! I'm still not coming with this hand. I can't counsel somebody else on playing this hand and then play it myself.
I want to play these cards too, Pat.
Queen jack?
Can't say it. They're in the hand.
I know.
I can't tell you what I have, but
The answer is 2 cards.
The answer is I would have missed.
yeah, I would have missed too.
That must mean Pat missed.
Let's go, Pat. What you gonna do? Ooh,
What you gonna do when you do?
Reds.
That's
That's
a
an I
bluff.
missed, and if you want to call, I'll take my chances.
I've got an overpair, but I'm folding.
You don't think he's bluffing?
I
No.
think
No.
I,
The Eagles suck.
I don't think he
And
has
so
any.
does Pat.
EATLES. Jet.
Eagles.
What do you
The
got,
Flyers.
Isles?
Man, I have part of this, so I'm really thinking he's full of crap, but
What do you have?
I have middle pair.
It doesn't matter when you tell us when I ask you that
Yeah,
question because the
I'm full
person's
crap.
all in.
Queen 10.
God!
I
Oh,
knew it was
wow,
a.
yeah.
I had that one all the way. I said it was a bluff.
Gotta
Oh,
believe in your
Yep.
gut there.
Me
Woo!
and Fly had the same hand.
I was sweating.
What'd you have, Al?
I had King Jack suited.
Oh, King Jack.
What did you have, Rez?
Pocket nines.
I had to put,
Oh, Rez.
if I continued that, then I'm done. So I had to put ultimate pressure or hit or get
Oh,
off.
he had 6 outs.
Yeah, I thought you were full of it too, Pat.
Well, the thing you have to do is you have to go back to the beginning. What happened pre-flop, and why does somebody do that? And figure out, what are they trying to achieve by it? Just does it make sense? Like right here, if I limp, it would make sense that I have something that I'm trying to trap with. So I can't do it because everybody's aware of the table that I'm playing quality cards today. And if I limp, it's all of a sudden, uh-oh, Al's got something big. So I got to raise, and you can suspect I got something big, which I do. Or you can take it that Al's doing it with,
I
something
guarantee
else.
you
I
next time
can't
they'll
raise with nothing in early position. Al has to have something. It has to be either a big ace, it has to be a pair, it has to be a suited connector or something like that. I'm not going to do it with nothing. I just won't do it.
It's only 35 cents here.
It's
So.
only 35 cents.
I guarantee you though, next time I'm in like that.
It's what? It's only 35 plus 130. Now it's 165. I'm not going to do it without having quality cards in early position. I mean,
Each hand's a story and a page in a book, and when the pages don't add up as you go through different streets, that's when you gotta realize what people are doing.
So the only thing good in that favor right there is I raised pre-flop, so I knew.
But then you
That's probably what
Oh, but that's the thing. We all know how wide you raise pre-flop because we've been playing with you for like 10 years.
What's my hand rate, Sharon?
It is 22.
Oh.
And that's just this session, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just.
I got 10-year
Oh,
life
actually,
session
that
on
says
Pat
this
over there.
So 2 million, 2 billion.
I got Pat in the plus 25 area. I'm folding my 2-8 because I don't want to crush you.
One year I played nothing but aces and kings all year long. That's all I played, and then I did it.
Did it work out well for you?
Well, it was when I was first learning at PSO, and I won a league with it. So. Yes.
Hey guys, I don't want to break this up and everything, but I do have company coming in. So next hand is going to be the last hand. I'm going to announce the winner of the rubles. Okay, I don't want to do it until after the next hand.
They're rubies, Al. We don't want
Rubies, rubles, whatever they are.
Rubles.
Hey, bluebles?
Rubies. I'm going to give rubles. I'm going to make like, uh-oh.
They're not worth half as much.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, I'm calling now. Rez, thank you.
Rubles. Isn't that
saying
all
Russian
day long,
currency?
if you're coming to a hand, either fold or re-raise. So think, Red, think.
Isn't rubles Russian currency?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It is.
You guys know they're having their poker boom like we did in 2006.
Really?
Yeah,
The poker school for Russia just hit 1 million members.
Really?
It's like 4 times the size of PSO.
Who's running it?
Poker Stars. We have like 6 different schools for depending on where language.
You better have it straight.
Yeah.
I got pocket sevens here. I'm folding pocket sevens.
He's in the big line, too, that's it.
Just cut the nutter butter. Okay, last hand. I mean, you guys can continue to play, but I gotta go. I'll leave the Skype up if you want it, if you want to stay.
I got
an October fest.
All right,
Have another
everybody's
game at
gonna get going. Okay.
I need to double up.
I have to go drink beer.
$8.
Or
Oh, Al, you got to play one more hand.
I gotta play my final.
one more ahead.
Why's that?
Well, because
He put
eight
in
bet out there, and you're not gonna call.
too
I'll
big.
play more.
One more hand?
Yep, one more
One
hand.
more.
Okay, one more hand after this. All right.
Bastards.
Yeah. Was it worth
Come on, I got
it?
stuff
$8
this
that
weekend.
was-
Oh,
One more hand
he
out.
was the big blind. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna give away rubies to one player at this table. Share. Oh, you know what? We never got Blackstone Girl in. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Maybe next time.
Oh, I forgot about that. I would have got up and give you my seat.
Nah.
Did you learn anything?
I did. Thank you. Yes.
Okay,
Lot.
well, good. And my videos are up there on YouTube. If you just search my name, Al Spath, 2 words, you can watch and listen to me play and see all the things I bring up, okay?
Definitely.
All
Why you
right.
gotta ruin it, Ronster? I was counting on you just to call.
Well, I can't call this hand.
And the winner of the rubies
Yay!
is Sharon, who wind up with the most money at the table for the whole session.
Holy
Nice.
cow. Wow,
So,
that's
yeah, thank
cool.
you.
Sharon, let Drush know that you won, and he'll put them in your account. Tell him your account name and everything else, okay?
Very
Super, thank you. I
Thank you
never
all
win
for
anything.
attending. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Al.
Thanks.
Good day.
See you in
Take
a couple
care.
weeks.